Game number 2, we're in the LA Coliseum, and it's the 1961 Oilers against the 1950 Los Angeles Rams. George Blanda against Norm Van Brocklin. Flag. Offsides. Even though it's a 5-yard run, I'm going to accept that. 1st and 5. Let's throw it to Charlie Hennigan. Let's throw it to Charlie Hennigan. Interception return for a touchdown by the Rams. Tom Keene. Well, that's enough points for the first 7 minutes. And actually, yeah, I'm about halfway through the first quarter, so point a minute. Billy Cannon is a feature running back in 61. He's on the 67 Raiders team, and he's like a 5th receiver. Let's throw to Billy Cannon. Let's run Billy Cannon for 3 yards. Timeout. Let's throw it to John White. 49 yards? Oh my god. Alright. This is a much different animal than the games I've been playing with these. This is a... Let's say these teams are better offensively. But how long will it last? Well, kick return seems pretty good. Touchdown. John White of the Oilers. That was not true. I think John White of the Rams. Although I could be wrong about. I don't know who John White is. So. Anyways, 14-7 Rams. It's definitely the Rams. So. Touchdowns on 2 consecutive plays. Now the Oilers. Oh, John White is the player for the Oilers. Alright, I'm going to go back and find out. John White is the player for the Oilers, but that is incorrectly... The thing that brings up the logo is incorrectly assigned. Alright. John White is credited with the touchdown. Vitamin Smith. Alright, fine. Ideally, it wouldn't take me to, have to scroll that far. I'll fix it. Billy Cannon. 3 for 4. Maybe it's time for something different. Let's throw to John White again. Are you kidding me? How far was that? He has 2 catches for 104 yards, so that one was 55. All right, so he has a 49 and a 55-yard touchdown reception. 14 to Oh my god, take a screenshot. 14 to 14, and the total yards are 140 to 0. One of the weirdest games I've ever played. It'll probably end 17-14 in a defensive struggle, but you know. Ed Champagne. Let's throw. Incomplete. Tommy Kalamanis. Neutral zone infraction. I attempted to Tom Fears. 4th and 11 on the 37. I guess I'll punt. It's not really a go for it time. Billy Cannon, fair catch. Okay, well, it's 140 to 1. But most of it is John White. Let's throw to Charlie Hennigan. Incomplete. Come on. The people want John White. First down to the 46. Not a first down. Or a touchdown, but, you know, a first down. Charlie Hennigan. Let's do it again. John White, this is his last catch, though. 3 for 126 if I go there. Let's try Charlie Hennigan. Too tight nickel. Now, John White. Incomplete. 4th and 10 on the 46. Jim Norton, still the first quarter. Tommy Kalmanier. Not sure how that was pronounced, you know, in its time, that name. Bob Boyd. Incomplete. Tom Fears, the play action didn't work there. 4th and 10. Punt again. John White was intercepted. 1st and 10, way downfield. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Glenn Davis, 2nd and 7. Vitamin Smith, interception, and the Oilers have it to the 24. Dave Smith. First down on first down. I need 8 yards. How about Julian Spence? How about Charlie Hennigan? There it is. He's got a lot of targets to only have 1 catch for 8 and a touchdown. 21 to 14. Elroy Hirsch, first down. Rams. How about Paul Berry? Complete first down. How about Vitamin Smith? First and 10 on the 20-yard line of the Oilers. Glenn Davis for 2 yards. Let's try Elroy Hirsch. Incomplete. Let's try Vitamin Smith. Interception. That's unfortunate. Alright, so halfway through the second quarter, it's 21-14. The Oilers have the ball, and they're passing to Bill Groman, complete. First down to the 46-yard line. They're going to pass again to Charlie Hennigan, touchdown. This is trouble. 28-14, and the Oilers haven't even started. I still have 7 catches to Charlie Hennigan, and I haven't even run the ball. But you never know how it plays out. So Bob Boyd, what I'm saying is the Rams could really stand for some offensive production here. Elroy Hirsch, incomplete. Vitamin. Let's go, buddy. That's not good. That's not good at all. Not for the Rams. Well, yikes. Okay, so how did this play out? Intercepts the ball at the 38 and just returns it 100 yards. Jim Norton. I think Jim Norton, is he a linebacker? 35-14. Let's throw the ball to Dick Horner. Let's throw the ball to Dick Horner. Complete. 4th down and 8 at the 49. Haven't even hit the 2-minute warning. Down 21. I want to go down 28 points, but what's the difference between 21 and 28? Vitamin Smith. First down. Ed Champagne. I've thrown the ball an awful lot for the 1960s here. 31 passes against 9 runs. This is not sustainable. Although with these teams, if any of the teams, it might be these. Glenn Davis. Let's throw it to Glenn Davis. Touchdown. All right. Okay, well, the Rams have fought back. This is not... these are both good teams. 2-minute warning. Charlie Hennigan. Complete first down. Oh, only 1 timeout. The consequence of that player calls timeout. How about Bill Groman? First down up to the 27. No timeout, so I have to spike the ball. Means I have one complete play. Let's throw to Charlie Hennigan. Incomplete. Now, %53% chance at field goal or 27-yard for a touchdown. Up 14. I think that I am going to I'm gonna kick the field goal. 27's that's a long way. Yeah, let's call timeout. And the kick is good ultimately. 38-21 first half. Wow, a lot of points.